you again.
Good to see you too.
Alright, in a few words, M1X is a very big speaker, powerful sound, comes with a DJ deck. Just connect your iPad or your iPhone, comes with a shoulder strap so you can just take it around with you. It works with DJ app from Algorithm, which is the #1 DJ app on the App Store with more than 10 million downloads. It has won countless amounts of awards, so that's the best app out there for that. With M1X DJ, you can mix your music, you can play music, you can record your music, you can share the music with your friends on social media. It's a very great product for that. And as well, if you don't want to mix, you just want to chill at the beach or outside or elsewhere, it's also a Bluetooth speaker. Just switch off the DJ deck, take your phone, stream music, and then just relax and enjoy the great sound, full power. And again, it's very portable, you can take it everywhere with you. The size of it, make sure that it fits into a cabin compartment of an airplane, so you can take it with you. It's less than 10 kilos, so it's completely allowed to just travel around with it. Right? Yep. And now, Armin, I have a couple of questions for you. Yes. Well, obviously, you're a DJ into electronic music. Tools and equipment are very important to you. Can you tell us a bit more about how important tools and equipment are important to your music?
Well, I think DJing is almost similar to cooking. You know, if you're a good chef, it's about the chef. It's about your ideas that you have with music in your head. Of course, having good equipment makes your job easier. So my ingredients are my music, my effects, my tools that I have here, but I have to have the ideas in my head. So I wanted to create something with Philips that is closest to what I do. The equipment that I use on stage is approximately 5, 6, 7,000 euros, so it's too expensive. And I have a lot of mothers that come to me in the supermarket that say, my son wants to DJ, what do you say? And I say, oh, you have to buy this, but it's too expensive. And now you have something that is affordable, and it's really fun to play with, and it's pretty close to how it is in real life. Of course, I had a limited amount of space, but within that amount, I put all the equipment that I use when I DJ. For example, EQ, headphone volume, queuing, effects, syncing, the cue of the mixer that I want to use. So it is pretty close to reality, to what I would be able to DJ with this for 6, 7 hours, no problem, because it has the same functionality.
Yeah. And you've been around for more than 15 years. Of course, there was a massive technological difference between the equipment that you started with and what you are using now. Can you tell us a bit more about how that transition of equipment went through and what you see now?
Well, it's a really funny question because let's say 10 years ago this was completely unthinkable. Until 2003 it was not done to DJ with anything else but vinyl. Yeah. And Philips also thought of that because in the app you actually see the turntable. So it also resembles the old way of DJing. Yeah, we've made quite a revolution with DJing digitally, and I think it's only positive. Of course, I miss the sound of vinyl. Yeah. I miss playing with vinyl, but now you have a lot of the advantages of playing with digital files, because when you're downloading a track on your iPad, you can do it last minute, like 5 minutes before you go on stage. You can put something on your iPad, oh, a latest track, download it, and play it in front of a crowd. You have all the digital effects that you can use now that you weren't able to use with turntables. So in a way, this is already steps ahead of the playing with vinyl, and it's really fun because it has the good things of vinyl, like the scratching, the backspinning, all those effects that you can use. Yeah.
Yeah, great. And can you tell us a bit more about the product and the whole collaboration that you're having with us, and why did you choose to do it with us?
Well, I've been approached several times with my thoughts about DJ products, and I always missed something. Just a controller is fun, but I'm like, when you have a controller, then you also need equipment. You have to attach a lot of cables to it. You have to think. And when I came to Philips, when Philips approached me for a collaboration, I had a lot of demands. I said, I want this, I want this, I want to make sure that it's loud. Because people will, if the mothers in the supermarket come to me, they will say, hey, my son bought this product, and now it's not good. So I have a standard to keep up, So I really wanted the product to be good and to have it to be a real representation of what is real out there. So, and I think this product really represents that. Absolutely.
Fantastic. And for me, it's as well sort of a personal dream, because when I was a bit younger, I was also a DJ fan. I tried to buy my own equipment. I had my computer, my USB turntable, my speakers, my amplifier. That was huge equipment, impossible to transport anywhere. I would have dreamed to have such a portable product that just take with you your iPad, and that's it. So, you know, I could have been him, now marketing manager.
No, but I think also what's really important for me is that I think sometimes it's a little bit unrealistic, because I'm just a very lucky guy. I met the right people, I had a few hits, I played the right parties, and now everybody looks at the DJ. And I think it's a little bit silly, because everybody can play records. And one of the quotes that comes to mind when I see this product is, everybody is a DJ. Because what for me is the essence of DJing, it's sharing your passion for music. And I'm sure that everybody sitting in this room has had the moment where you buy a CD. It doesn't have to be dance music, it can be any classical music or whatever. You play this track and you're like, wow. The first thing you do is you ask your wife, your mother, your brother, you ask them to come in and say, listen to this. This is a great piece of music. That's what we all experience, right? Absolutely. And with this product, everybody is a DJ. And it's even more fun because you can connect all these things together and DJ, have a really loud sound system. 10 of these things on the go. I really want to see that. I really want to see that happening. So you have a lot of power in that.
We will do it. All right, before we listen to some demos and some tips and tricks from you, I'd like to introduce our product expert, Daniel, and our sound engineer as well, Frederick.
So, very shortly, I want to explain you the key features of the M1X DJing. First of all, it's a Bluetooth speaker. It's a nice looking Bluetooth speaker, and when it's closed, you didn't see that, and about the strap and the battery pack inside, put it, you go into the park, you go into the garden, to the beach, wherever you want, and play your own music. Connect it with your iPhone, your iPad, your Android phone, anywhere you want. So, and about music, you want to share. It's about freedom. A guitar player or a singer can go out and sing wherever he wants. A DJ has the problem that he has a lot of equipment. He needs a power cable. He needs electronic stuff. He needs a turntable. He needs a mixer. He needs an amplifier. He needs speakers. And in this part, we have all in one, and I'll show you this type, like this. So, what we see in the half, that is both the same, you have first the turntables. It looks in the app like a turntable. So here is a wheel. You can go forward or backward, or you know it from the 80s, you can scratch or something like that. This is a very important part for a DJ, the crossfader. Between part 1 and part 2, you can choose which is louder or which not. So I can change between both turntables. The pitch is for the control of the speed of the music I hear in the moment. So we will hear it. When you mix something, you need the same speed on both sides, because not every song has the same speed. And when I mix it together, I have crazy stuff. So I have to put down the tempo up or down to make it synchronize. But for the not professional DJs, like Armin, we have a sync button. The sync button is very cool for me, because I have not this hearing. Oh, he didn't hear me anymore. You press the sync button, and an algorithmus inside the software told you which tempo you need, and it's synchronized. So all I have to do is go up, and everything is fine. So what we have here is another key feature for a DJ, very important, a cue button. A cue button, you can set a cue in your song. Maybe the song starts or the bass drum starts. You know that you hear a lot of music, and any time it goes on the way and every make a big party. This is the cue button. So we come to the software, and I show you what you can do with the software. And of course the EQs. Very, very important. All the filtering stuff you hear in dance or electronic music is about filtered by the EQs. So very, very important. And with this controller, you remote, of course, the DJ app. We show you maybe now, I hope.
Before that, we promised great sound and very powerful speaker.
Okay.
Let's just have a few words from our acoustic engineer to
maybe you have,
because it's really awesome.
You have the ask the question. This big sound of this small box. So we have an acoustic engineer, it's Frederick. He will explain you how to do, how to use, how it works.
Thank you very much. So, I will present you a few of the steps we went through to actually make the sound of this product. So we wanted also feedback from Armin. We wanted not so gentle sound, be powerful, impactful, good bass, so you can also take it along with you, also even outside actually. So how do we do that? You know, the first challenge is bass, and how do we make bass? Bass is about moving air, right? That's the principle to actually create bass. So first of all, we start with two 5-inch woofers that you have to take as much surface as possible in the front. That's where we start from, but that's not enough to actually. We have the acoustic volume we need to use carefully. And to go lower, traditionally in hi-fi systems, you have bass pipes. That's what you have normally in big systems. But however, the lower you want to go in terms of bass boost from this bass pipe, the longer it gets. And because dance music, electronic music, actually has a very important content, very low in the 50, 60 hertz, we would need a bass pipe that would be huge, that would not fit that kind of box. So we say, okay, well, we want to use, this acoustic volume we have, bass pipe is not an option, so we went to this passive radiator here. It plays vaguely the same role as bass pipe, which is extending the lower frequency of this system, so be able to really reproduce the true, the heart of the music, but yet in a compact form factor. And you can really play loud and you don't have any issue of what you can have with bass pipes. So that was an important point for this system. But that, that was not enough. We also wanted to go further, to really raise the bar in terms of loudness you can get out of it. And for that, we looked a bit into the radio broadcasting industry. They have really now incredible technologies to get a loud sound into your car radio and those kind of things. And yet, we want to respect the music as much as possible. People spend hours and days making the music. So this went into looking for complex multi-band compressors that are really adaptive to the music. And we packed this in, which is the first time for us, for Philips, to pack this into this system. So we can use the most of these acoustics in a natural way and powerful way. But, enough of the technical details. Let's demo the products, and please do your magic.
So we first play the sound. Maybe that's we can really play. We can really hear that it's loud. So you have the CDJ mode, you really have the vinyl mode, which you can basically use it as a turntable. Like spinning everything. The EQ is really, really good, so you can really mix out all the low frequencies when you're mixing another record. looking in my library which is the next track that I would like to play. So I select another one, which is, for example, this one. And on my headphones, normally I would do it here. I will hear this. I want to go back to the beginning and set the cue. So this is the beginning. This is the first beat that he spoke about. We set it here. Press set. So that's the first beat. So when I queued it up, it can start exactly on the beginning on every track. So when I'm ready to mix it in, I look at the BPM. Are the BPM synced? Yes, they are. Then I can start mixing. Or we use the sync button. Ask the software to help me with syncing the record. And if I need help, I think it's also really cool, is the visual representation of the tracks. This is where you can see where the beats are running. And for a DJ, this is a real big help. It's like when you see the old vinyl, you see where the breakdown is and where there's actually a beat. So it really helps you to determine where the kick is actually, and you can stop. The software already helps me because it drew a line and helps me, okay, so this is probably where another kick drum is. I can set the beginning of the track here. So if I want to start mixing here, I can use that as my starting point. So when this track is ready, I can easily mix in the next record because it helps me with the visual representation. For the rest, I already explained to you the effects. What I think is really cool is the recording button. You can record your mix, including the effects that you use. There's a sampler in it as well, so you can use several vocal samples or put effects in yourself. Or maybe use acapellas, or maybe shouts, or maybe the theme of the party that you have, or just something that really recognizes you as a DJ, maybe your DJ name or anything. You can put that on top of the mix as well. And everything is recorded, so if you press the record button here, or in the software, it basically exports your whole mix as an audio file, and you can show off to your friends. And if you're done with DJing, if you had enough, you can turn over the cover and play the mix from your iPad via Bluetooth. Very easy. Or connect the audio cable from your iPad to the system and play your same mix again that you just did. You can just chill with your friends. Still, what I think is one of the most cool things ever is the D-cells. This is one of the demands that I really asked Philips, because first they wanted to have an Acu in it, but I really wanted the D-cells because if you're in the beach, you want to go on maybe for hours and hours, so you want to be able to replace the batteries and go on for till the sun goes down. You know, this is one of my dreams. So yeah, there's so much to explain, but I think you got the basics of it. So if there's any questions, we were very happy to answer them.
I have an idea. Is there anyone in the room who has a bit of DJ experience just for fun and just want to go with Armin and then have first, sorry. Okay, hi. 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 Hi.
Welcome. Have you ever DJed before yourself?
Yes. Yeah?
So I'll hand it to you. Let's see if is there anything you need explaining, or you need switch auto mix off?
Okay. So